G'day team, Pete checking in with another Ripper unboxing. Righto, this one here is a pretty decent sized box. Yeah, nice. Oh fuck, that is heavy. Righto team, so we've got a lodge pan. It's a cast iron skillet, I think you call this. So it comes with that sticker in there. You can see all this made in America stuff. Yeah, it's 13 inch, 33.6 centimeters. So you can definitely see that's cast. You can see that casting on there is a bit shit. But these aren't expensive, they're pretty well regarded, and that is ridiculously heavy, trying to spin around with one hand. Yeah, so you can see all that. It's definitely not like a Le Creuset or one of those other fancy ones. So you can see that cast seam around there. And then where it's just been ground off there from the casting process, somewhat finished. And it's got that pouring spout. And you can see that's been ground away there too, just so it's not burry, but that's still, I'd say, pretty rough finish there. I don't know if you want to file that, you probably could. I think these may be pre-season, I'm not sure. So essentially that's what they're grounding off there, I believe, like that cast hang there, just so it's not sharp. So they've taken the wicked sharp ones off. Ooh. So this is really heavy, and that will, if you drop that on something, you definitely, I reckon, smash your tiles on the floor or piece of glass or whatever there. You can see it's got a few chunks and stuff, but this is part of the casting process, never going to be perfect. Like, it's not machined or anything like that, so that is ridiculously heavy. And then on the bottom, this is cool turkey. I think this size is one size bigger. Then I think the most popular one's maybe 12 inch. So you can see that's all, whoops. That's pretty cool. So turkey on there, gobble, gobble. So I reckon that's pretty cool. Yeah, I was not sure whether to go for this size one or the 12 inch, and I thought, oh, maybe just go a little bit bigger. You can see that even in here it's got a couple of nicks and stuff, but whatever. So we'll get this off. Righto, so that's stuck on there with that kind of glue. So I'm sure all this stuff is online if you're interested. Very good. And that's it as it was stuck down. It's just stuck on with this tack stuff, so that's good. Didn't leave too much residue and shit on there. So you can see this one here. It's got some divots and shit in it, but that is the nature of these cast surfaces. So if you're like OCD or perfectionist, that's probably going to piss you off. Yeah, so you can see as I shimmer it around, wobble in that, in the light you can pick up on those little imperfections, but it is what it is. Now I also ordered, I saw these things here were quite popular, I believe that this is the regular silicone cover handle so you can hold it while it's getting a bit hot. And then that's the other one, I think. Looks like this one here, the tag must have fallen off it, but this is the premium one. You can definitely feel it's the more premium option. It's much thicker. And it's got those ridges in there. That almost looks like some cool bloke's toy. That's pretty funny. And that one there's got, looks like it's got some teeth in there to help it grip. Size wise, this one's bigger. Branding is raised on that one. And same here, this one here, look, that branding looks cooler with the panda, I think, but yeah, so that will give you an idea for the size. And then to stick it on, oh my god, that is heavy. Alright, so that's your big one on there, push max, and that, because that's so wide and the handle's so skinny, it doesn't feel sturdy. That's my initial to go and grab that so heavy. So when you grab that, it kind of squeezes in, but it also torques like that. So you can see that's just twisting around like crazy. So I'd say that's not great. Like if you slip with that, this is that heavy, you're definitely going to break stuff. But that is thicker. Than this one. Let's try that one. So that one there, black is a bit more discreet than that. That's even worse. So that, picking up something that heavy, you turn this, and it's just going to turn straight over, whereas that one, I couldn't quite do it. So I'd say it's good, but you're going to have to be careful using that, so I'll send that one back. I reckon I'll keep that one. It does twist, but not as bad, so I can nearly get, yep, I can get a full rotation on that too, so I wouldn't say that's amazing by any means. Now these handle helpers, so this one here's in black. I believe that these are both the same model, like there's no premium and then cheaper one like the handles, the red being the premium and the black being the regular. Right, so what do we get there? Right. Save mucking around. Righto, so that's your red one as well. Yeah, so they're pretty much identical except for the colour. So that's your red versus the black. Both got the raised branding on there. It's pretty cool. You can see that silicone cast seam on both of them. Right, and then that, oh, sorry guys, you can also see it's got some lodge branding just on that handle there. It's been embossed or stamped in there. And so we see this handle helper, so that's pretty shit too. Like that's just goes like that. So it doesn't stay on there. So you're gonna have to be super careful with these. Like that. You get that and put it on, just go like that. That's shit. So I'd say these are going to be great. Don't burn yourself. You're going to have to be super handle when you're handling, moving that around. Like you get that, and that's just falling off. So I'd say that is junk. It might be worth using a tea towel, because if that gives you like a false sense of security, like you just went to grab that and pick it up, like that's coming off that easy, like literally. Like if you didn't grab that with force, that's just going to flop off. So I'd say they're both shit. Like might save you from burning yourself, but I reckon there's, with that weight and that coming off so easy, there's no way I'd have confidence to grab that. Same with that handle thing. You're really going to have to be mindful using that and tell whoever's using your pan, because that is just, yeah, I'd say that's rubbish. Handle, okay, that is just, no. Righto team, well I hope that helps you on your lodge turkey journey. If that's the one you're looking at, slightly bigger. Looks pretty good to me. I'm looking forward to giving that a go, and yeah, I hope you have a ripper day. See you team.